This is a joint critical review for, well, I guess a mixture of the Samsung Digital Flip, eBay, and Red Tag deals. Um, while we're on this page here, uh, it's archaic that you cannot use bullet points and actually use the enter key, meaning eBay is insisting on a limited number of words without saying, well, I guess they are. So there's 500 words here, or is it 500 letters? Let's see if it's a letter. Yeah, so you can use 500 letters on eBay, despite obviously an endless amount of free disk space available. So it's impossible to capture, what's actually going on. The The item description that's relevant in this case is that this is one of the most expensive 55-inch TVs on the market, but it doesn't come with the remote that a normal $100 TV comes with. That's not in the description of Red Tag deals. This is about the extent of the description, and it's not a very normal TV, so that's as it is. So eBay asks what you would rate things, and one of the issues is when they cut off the real issues here, you can't communicate what makes the experience negative. Now, it is a negative experience, so how do you communicate that to a future buyer so that it's in a format that they understand without the options? So, I mean, the real issue is partly eBay and partly Red Tag deals. I bought one of the most expensive screens I've ever bought that showed up without a remote and with a number of awkward features that were not apparent until it was open, because both Samsung and Red Tag deals did a poor job of communicating what to expect. And so, that's a poor item description. Now, eBay says you can only rate the details that apply to this transaction. The seller received automatic 5-star ratings for other aspects of this transaction. So they're actually blocking my feedback. So I was curious how Red Tag deal here got such high reviews, and apparently if you have a negative experience with Red Tag, eBay blocks it. So eBay is blocking the ability to use bullets. They're blocking the ability to use more than 500 letters. They're blocking the ability to add other dimensions of the aspect of the experience. And they're blocking the ability to actually post feedback. So eBay is selling me on the idea that Red Tag has only 4 negative views and 1,766. Now, in fact, my experience is one of the worst returns that I've had. Now, eBay is generally a lot worse than Amazon. That's just a statistic, having bought about, I don't know, well over 1,000 items on Amazon, and bought, several hundred items on eBay. eBay is at least 30% inferior relative to Amazon. I've gotten the wrong items shipped to me. I've had items picked up and not gotten a refund. eBay makes it very difficult to communicate. If I look at my purchase history, and go to this, eBay doesn't even allow us to interject here. So they have the order date. So March 30th was when I pressed buy now. This return was closed on May 6th. Now if we look, so they're saying that they shipped it by May 6th according to this. Now if I look at the first time this is May 2nd. So I requested to return it by May 2nd. They closed the return on May 6th, but they're saying I can't return it. And so, that's messed up. Now you can't communicate with eBay about this. This is messed up. And so, the entire process is poorly organized. If you look at a typical email communication, you should be able, this is a scam here from another of the scammers, but you should be able to, as you can see, I do a lot more business with Amazon than I do with eBay because they're honest. But behind an email, it makes perfect sense to be able to have a trail of back communication. eBay makes that almost impossible. Now I can bring up the off email issue. So here's Chris, the owner of RegTech Deals, saying the eBay return window is 30 days from the date of the shipment. He didn't realize the eBay had closed the return window because too much time had passed when we spoke the other day. So why did we speak the other day? Because Chris decided to give me a call rather than issue a refund, and the item was sold as free returns. Now he then says that he wants to get it on a pallet, but then his staff sends me a FedEx Ground. So Scott sends a label via FedEx Ground, while Chris is saying FedEx Ground is going to ding the thing up and he needs to charge me $400 for shipping because he uses a pallet, not FedEx Ground. So look at all the emails we have to have in order to deny so here's Chris talking about how unfair it is that he's offered a 30-day return. This is my email to Chris, and he answers almost none of the points, but the real issue is why is a customer's time being wasted during this period rather than just sending out the return? It was within the return window. They closed it even before the 30 days after it it arrived at the house. And Chris asks multiple times, is this fair? Completely unfair to ask us to eat 800 in freight, says Chris. So Chris's idea of a free return is to charge the customer half of the price of the item for a free return. Well, that's Chris's ideas of fair, and eBay's idea is to make it as difficult as possible to engage. You can't go to this order and ask for help from eBay. Now, you ask first, so they want, in a free return, they want 20% restocking fee and $400, to get it back is their idea. But eBay makes this entire thing very difficult to navigate. Like, here we are signing in again. That's what we do when we try to get details. Anyway, it's not a very good experience for all of those reasons, and I have an off eBay return label that will not be trackable because Chris refuses to put it on eBay despite my request. So this leaves the option open that they get the TV back and pretend they never got it. They're pretending that it arrived sooner than it did. They're pretending that I'm requesting a return after the return closed. They're doing stuff offline despite eBay's request that people stay on eBay. And eBay is covering from them because they will not let... see, I'm giving a 1 star because they're claiming a shipping time that doesn't actually coincide with when I got the package. I'm giving a 1 star item description because it's a really big deal on an $1,800 TV to point out that it doesn't have a remote, when that would be an assumption that anyone would make having bought $200 TVs that all came with remotes. And seller communication, I'm giving 1 star. That's understandable. It's just not understandable to eBay because they're trying to maintain a standard that has nothing to do with the customer's experience. It has to do with... So what do we have to do? How much do we have to lie about our experience before eBay Do we have to lie about everything? Do we have to pretend that it's neutral? Oh, now we can do it. So we can say, if we give 5-star reviews, if we say that we had a neutral experience, having had one of the worst experience, then we can leave feedback. And so I think the most important thing is actually pointing out so we can do that. So this is eBay forcing a lie. They'll let me do a positive. They'll let me do a neutral, but they will not let me do a negative. Well, now they did. Who knows what that's about? So let's see how far we go there. So this is just mind-blowing to me. How many times do you have to click send, send, send before eBay doesn't trash the review? Now this is of course completely useless because they will explain that they won't step in. So they just won't do it. And I've already gone through this route. See, because I think this is part of the reason that Chris may have called me rather than just doing that, is it starts out an outside communication loop during which then eBay hasn't got the information that this is being updated and the issue gets closed. When that ends up in a take it or leave it $400 hit for the client who didn't get something that they expected, it's just not a very good process. So not a good experience for eBay and not a good experience for Chris at Red Tag Deals.